Good afternoon. Was there a cover-up for the UFOs that were seen in Las Vegas last night around 9 o'clock? I was informed that the Phoenix lights are a burnt orange looking color. They are. And I saw where someone had said, oh, it's just Chinese lanterns. They'd let them off in the air. Someone had passed and in remembrance. Well, by the looks of these, I don't know if Chinese lanterns are remotely controlled or something like that, but we can't dismiss everything as a weather balloon or lanterns or anything like that, you all. It's like nobody wants to get the information out. This is the video that was done, and I'm not going to show it in here because my rafters on the roof are showing through. But if you look at this video right here, a fleet of UFOs in the Las Vegas sky, and they do kind of look like the Phoenix lights. Hello, Polly, honey. They kind of look like the Phoenix lights. So I don't know what the news said, because I don't watch the news, but would you be surprised if it was totally dismissed? Why were helicopters flying around? Why was there military helicopter? Okay, why was there? Do they fly helicopters around for lanterns and balloons in the sky, you all? Just because that's like, I don't know how big a lantern would be, but yeah. No, now I lived in Nevada for 8 years. I think it was 8 years, 8 or 7 years. My husband was stationed at Nellis Air Force Base. And that was in Henderson, Nevada. And Nellis Air Force Base is, it took like 30 minutes to get to work from where we were at. And there were mountains and things, but I don't remember seeing very much stuff in the sky. Of course, I wasn't looking at the sky back then. I had 2 small children that I was raising. But to totally dismiss things as something other than what they are, some say, well, it was Project Bluebeam. Can't everything be Project Bluebeam, and cannot be lanterns and balloons in the sky, you all? So we're going to have to learn to think for ourselves, okay, and reason within our own minds and examine things really seriously, take a strong look at them and not believe everything we see on the TV or hear on the radio or something like that just because it comes from an official mouthpiece. I think we're capable of looking at things ourselves. We truly are fully capable of coming to our own conclusions. If you study things like that, it's so easy to dismiss, oh, well, the news said it was such and such, so that's what it was. Really? Did you take the time to examine what was up there in the sky? Were you on the ground? Did you see the things there yourself? Do you personally witness it? Did these things line up in a formation? Did they ascend and descend, and did they change their formation in the sky? And are they quite similar to the Phoenix lights, which is something like a UFO, like a burnt orange looking color in the sky? Yeah, double check all the information, you all. So I'm sure there probably is a cover up, because that was a massive fleet of them. Yeah, hello, Polly, honey. I already said that, you all. There was a massive fleet. This is really strange. It's like this chat started ahead of time. If you're all just tuning in, check out that video that was uploaded. It was from Christine in Las Vegas, out on her floor, out on her patio, and her neighbors looking up in the sky, and he was filming it. He'd never seen anything like it before. Yeah, if I saw something in the sky, lights like that, I don't think I would be so quick to, oh, that's a balloon. No, I wouldn't be so quick. Maybe if I didn't have any knowledge of any types of stuff like that, maybe if I just wanted to keep something secret, I guess I would be very quick to dismiss anything like that. Because, listen, what's going to happen when the day comes and these objects that are up there in the sky can no longer be dismissed as a weather balloon, a Chinese lantern, a Project Bluebeam. What's going to happen to the masses? What's going to happen to the people is a real world effect is going to occur. And some say, well, they're government. They're United States made. They're made by man. It doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter at this point. It's having a real world effect. And why would they need to make something like that up too? Really think about it. And then if you think about that ranch, what is that ranch? The Skinwalker Ranch. Do they have things like that at the Skinwalker Ranch? Have there been? Now here's what there has been. I've done videos on this channel where we looked at the eyewitness reports from the FBI release files of the UFOs, and there were a lot of them describing orange-like, orb-like things in the sky. A lot of them described the color orange. Now, I know it wasn't a Chinese lantern, and I know it wasn't a balloon back then. These are from all way back in when the reports started flooding in from all over the world. And then hush, 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 don't talk about it. Just dismiss it as a lantern, dismiss it as a balloon. No, 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 no. There is UFOs out there. There are UFOs out there. They are orange-like in the sky. Even in my house, even at my house one night, right up here in the sky. And they were orange. They were staggered in the sky as they went right over my property one night. I think it was like, it probably was last year. Right over there. And it was not Elon Musk satellites because his satellites are white. These were orange and they were not in a perfect formation. But they went straight over my property. That was not a lantern. That was not a balloon. And it wasn't the satellites. There's something going on. There's a lot of something going on if you want to know the truth. Yeah. That's what they said it was, Paula. And no disrespect to whatever they said, but how can they be so sure? How can you be so sure? How can you be so sure if anything's up in the sky that they're going to say something totally different? How can you? Is it something totally different? Or is it a cover story? Is it a cover story, you all? Think about it. And it gets to me. It really gets to me. They're slick. They're really, really slick. When they don't want information getting out, they're going to come up with something. They are. Gina, honey, are you making light of someone's death? Absolutely not. But they're making light of the UFO activity that's occurring all around the world, and they're dismissing it, and they're saying it's everything else other than an actual UFO. Who or what are they afraid of, you all? Ask yourself, what are they afraid of? Who are they afraid of? Because obviously the information is not supposed to get out. They're not supposed to admit what's up in the sky. What about those Phoenix lights? Did they exist? Were they really true? Were they true too when people saw them in the sky? Because they had like formations like that too. Is that a big dismissal? Is nothing to it? Was it something else that was easily dismissed? Or that's just made up? They just made it up. It never occurred. Nothing happened. Is it that simple to just dismiss something away? Is it? Really think about it. Why? Why do they want to do it? So I am going to go look at it objectively and look at all the other reports. Google it. Phoenix lights, what do they look like? And then go look on your own self. Look for your own self. The FBI released, UFO sightings. You can even find websites that document UFO sightings. People call in. Sometimes they send the pictures, and they describe the color of what's in the sky. How many there were also. You'll see some similarities, some very striking similarities is what you'll see. You will see it if you look. But if you don't like to look any further, don't even waste your time. Listen to what you're being told. Let it sink into your ears and totally dismiss the existence of life other than the life that's on earth, other than the human life, the animals and stuff like that. Dismiss it all. So I am going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, you all. Love you.